Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You want to go Google the Daily Caller. I'm going to put this up on my Facebook for my viewers and my friends. But you want to go Google the Daily Caller. And the title is Darrell Issa angrily adjourns oversight hearing after Lois Lerner pleads the Fifth. Well, for those of us that have our ear to the ground, we had expected that on March the 5th, 2014, Lois Lerner would come forth with the information that people are anticipating having her provide. Now, if you remember back on May in 2013, she pleaded the Fifth under the advice of her attorney. Well, it looks like attorneys giving her the same advice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gotta ask you a serious question. If she had nothing to hide, why is she hiding it? No different than if that clown at 1600 Pennsylvania had nothing to hide. Why is he hiding his entire past? I mean, come on. It stinks like dead fish, does it not? Yeah, you want to go Google that, and it's really interesting. And you see that whack job Democrat, Elijah Cummings. That guy's certifiable. As the head of the Oversight Committee, Darrell Issa can adjourn it whenever he likes, which is what he did. And Elijah Cummings wasn't happy with that, so he kept on shooting off his mouth. And you heard the idiotic comments from, I guess, other Democrats, and they're saying, well, it looks like Issa's pleading the Fifth as well. These people are really sick. They're sick. If they don't know that Obama is dirty and that Eric Holder is dirty, then they don't live on this planet. You know what I mean? And I don't know what they can do to Lois Lerner. I think what they should have done is what I suggested they should have done, and that is have the committee give her immunity and put her into the witness protection program. But the problem with the witness protection program is it's run by the federal government, you know what I mean? And, you know, I mean, I'm amazed that Lois Lerner didn't have a ceiling falling on her, you know what I mean? Or a gas explosion wherever she lives, or who knows what, a heart attack. But I gotta believe it's not too far away. That kind of liability can't be left dangling, you know what I mean? Huh? Because it's too explosive. She can end Obamacare. She can end the IRS, and she can end this jokes run in the Oval Office. She can do that. But so far, she hasn't. I bet you Terry Gowdy is not too impressed with this either, because he was pretty certain that she was going to come clean. Well, I guess he was wrong. I don't know if there's anything that they can do to her before she sort of disappears. You know, like all those guys that were over Benghazi, I think most of them are now in the witness protection program. And who's that run by? Well, it's run by the DOJ. And who are they? Well, they're a corrupt criminal element in this administration. It's pretty sad, folks. But take a look at that article. It's very, very interesting. The email's entertaining, especially when you see that whack job, Elijah Cummings. He belongs in a zoo. He really does. Look at him. Could you imagine walking down the street and seeing him approach you at night? That's a fairly frightening vision, is it not? That's what I think. So what do you think? I guess he can't help the way he looks, but he is pretty scary looking. What do you think? I told you what I think.